Oh, so sorry about that. My bad, you guys. Didn't know my microphone was on. Hello, welcome to a desolate desert hellscape. It's hot. That's it. That's really all I had. Yo, Dexter, thanks for the 2. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for the support. I love you. Gah, have my paycheck once again. Thank you. I appreciate the support. It actually means a lot, you know? I'm out here making mods and stuff. It'd be like that. What's up? How are you? Hello, Halo Hero. I'm good. I'm about to be very good because I have a fresh cup of coffee and get this, I'm about to be working on the mod that I really am feeling passionate about right now. Extinction. Extinct. You may have noticed the Pillar of Autumn behind me and the unusual scene of desert stuff around me. Come with me. We're going on a little journey. So it looks really ugly right now. It looked a lot prettier yesterday, or not yesterday, 2 days ago. And that's because I had trees and rocks and grass and all kinds of stuff, and it looked really pretty here, but I ripped them all out and restored us to this much more basic, unpolished bit of terrain. Unpolished because you might notice, you know, stuff like that. But it's important that everything is really ugly and unpolished right now because that means I can make big, sweeping changes to this area, like maybe making the flaccid phallus rock here a little less phallus, and, you know, touching up some of these areas so it doesn't look as terrible, adding some new structures and stuff. Pillar of Autumn is so dang big. I know, and this is after I shrunk... God, I wish I could make it smaller, but it needs to be able to fit an entire Halo CE Pillar of Autumn hangar within it. Also, shout out Malcontent. This is Malcontent's amazing classic Pillar of Autumn model. I actually think I prefer this model a lot compared to the Reach one. Mostly just because it's in the like Halo 3 art style. Not necessarily because it was intended to be, but it fits in really dang well. Ah, coffee. Such a wonderful thing. Hi. So, now then, let's go ahead and take a good old gander at what we have to work with. So, I have this idea. I want to do something that nobody has ever done before. And I'll explain that after I call out Skaboodly. So what's the lore? The Pillar of Autumn got wedged perfectly between two canyon walls while trying to parallel apart. Listen. Relax. First of all, you're stressing me out. All right, this Pillar of Autumn is, it's sat here as an homage to the original Extinction, okay? And the fact that nothing makes any sense around it is because I haven't sculpted it, okay? All I have right now is this funny little desert wall, and soon I'm gonna put, you know, it'll be like a giant crater. It'll look like it crash landed. It'll be big and explodey. All right, jeez. But yeah, it's you know, I just haven't sculpted the terrain to make it fit in. I'm aware that the cliffs are big fucking tubes. They look like sausages, sausage cliffs. I have yet to sculpt them. This great parallel parking. It is. It really is. I'm glad you noticed. Okay. Now, before we get deep into sculpting the map and doing all kinds of super fun stuff, like making this bridge not butt ugly and making it look actually cool, I want to tell you guys about this idea that I've had. With this mod, I am not planning to just do a different kind of huge grass. Okay? You guys know I love huge grass. It was really fun. Absolute blast. What's the crash ship's name? I don't have a name for the ship yet, but I'm going to give it a unique name, just like with the classic Extinction map by Ender. But hear me out. After I turn the AC on. God, it's hot. We're going to switch up the music a little. So here's the idea. Name it after one of us. Actually, that would be pretty cool. As a callback to you guys, that would be really cool. With how much y'all have been able to support me and make my dreams of doing all these Halo mods possible, you more than deserve to have at least something named after y'all. But that said, I want to tell you guys about this idea. So as you know, doing stuff like campaign scripts really doesn't work in multiplayer. Otherwise, you would see way more cool stuff going on all the time. But I've had an idea, and I wanna tell it to you because I think it's really cool. So it's still early days for this map. We're still sculpting out the terrain and making it look good. There's a lot missing and a lot that needs to be added. But I was talking with people in Discord, and we were talking about how the air vehicles on huge grass are really overpowered, and they make the ground vehicles not great. But on this map, we have stuff like the Mammoth that I really want to be like a key part of the gameplay. I want to have people in warthogs, scorpions, mammoths. I want lots of ground vehicles, making the Scarab a really big threat, so you can't just cheese it by flying around in like a super speedy Seraph or something, which will be possible on this map because I will be including flying vehicles. But hear me out. I think you should have to complete certain non-game mode specific objectives on the map in order to unlock things like the Pillar of Autumn hangar, or the Covenant ship hangar where all the Covenant ships will be. What I mean by that is this. Imagine the game starts and the only spawn points on the map are for like the ground vehicles, like on the base down here. And you have to take the Mammoth and whatever other vehicles, and you have to get your trek up the hill to find your enemy. Because let's say you're playing a game with like Assault or Territories or something, right? You need to get your bomb or to get to the objective. And then this is going to be the part where the Covenant side, aka like the, you know, just this side of the map, blue team or whatever, has all their vehicles and stuff, and they're also making their way over here. You know, they're going to go all the way through the cave. They're going to go all the way around the right side. They're going to be in the Scarabs and whatever, and they're going to be just going through the map. And eventually they're going to meet up. But what if your goal wasn't just to take out the enemies? What if your goal could be to destroy some kind of like reactors or things? What if there were objects placed down in the world? Is there any scenery I have that I could use here? I guess I'll just put a respawn point. What if you had like little objects, or big objects even, that were placed down in the world, and you could go to them and destroy them? And get this, I've been concepting this idea, and I still need to test it, but in theory it works perfectly. You destroy, let's say, like a generator or something, right? What that will then do is go into the game scripts. It will then trigger to everyone in the map, in the scripts, to say, hey, the value is generator alive went from 1 to 0, or generator destroyed is now from 0 to 1. And the moment that it is detected that that thing has died, everyone who's connected to the game will have their script update and say, detected, generator is dead. Spawn in Covenant base and Covenant hangar respawn points. It will unlock the hangar for the Covenant team. It will spawn in a bunch of respawn objects that were hidden, and then suddenly the entire hangar becomes unlocked. And then you might be like, okay, well, what happens when somebody joins into the game late? You know, if those are disabled by default, the late joiner's not going to know. I can write scripts specifically for late joiners that is constantly checking the moment you enter the game. It will say, is the generator dead? Did somebody kill the generator? Because that always syncs. So long story short, I think I found a way to add secondary non-game mode specific objectives that are really interesting and could theoretically add a lot of versatility to the game. That way, you could start out on like a small scale of like ground vehicles only, and you have to slowly progress and unlock stuff as you go. I don't know about you guys, but I think that sounds pretty rad. When are you planning to make a skybox? Not for a while, to be honest. So you should... So wait. Cool. So as you capture territories, you gain new spawn points. Yes, but it's not only in the territories game mode. It's just part of... It's built into the map. It's for any game mode. You could be playing Team Slayer, Capture the Flag, whatever. These are going to be secondary objectives that you are going to want to take care of. And... I haven't concepted out exactly what they are, where they should be, how they should be. Should they trigger stuff like giant ships flying over? Should they trigger AIs to spawn? Should they cause XYZ? I don't know yet, but they all could work and I like the idea of it. And I want to try it out. Does wait for the enemy to close the hangar doors. Well, it's going to probably be like a one-time toggle that kind of accelerates the entire map to a certain point. And I definitely want to make it the kind of thing where it's not super easy to pull off. And it should be the kind of thing where, like, even though there's no game mode, like, let's say there's a giant, like, Covenant generator right here on the ground, right? Everybody's in their vehicles, they're in Scorpions, Warthogs, everything, and they're shooting at it. They're trying to blow it up. It's got, like, MMO boss levels of health, so you're really trying to take it down. And the entire time the Covenant team is trying to protect it because they know the moment that that generator blows up, your hangar is going to open up and you're going to get maybe a longsword, maybe a couple Pelicans. You're basically going to unlock your massive Air Force, theoretically, if I'm going to add that, or some other really powerful thing. So they're really trying, while also trying to just deal with the actual game mode objective. There's going to be these scripted things and secondary objectives that are, like, really also really important. And I really like that idea because that separates this mod really heavily, and it kind of gives you this campaign feel where there are scripted events. And another cool factor of this, that can trigger things like little cutscene bars to come in. That could make literal cutscenes happen, which would be, I'm probably not going to do literal cutscenes because I don't want to take away your control as a player, but I could have, like, you know, little cutscene cards come in and, like, have, like, text appear. I could have music cues trigger, all that stuff. And I think that's pretty fucking cool. And I'm not just dreaming here. Like, yes, these have never been done before, but also people don't really experiment with multiplayer mods in this way. So while maybe some of you might think I got some crazy talk here, this is all really possible, and I think that's super dope. Sophie, did you see the Mammoth I sent you? Maybe? Oh, yeah, you sent me... You sent me texture? Wait. Hold up. Is this real? Hold on. This is... so, full disclosure, Sophie, I'm probably not going to use the concept Mammoth at the very least because it's probably, like, way lower fidelity, but I want to at least see it. Like, usually work in progress stuff. This one has a Mac cannon seat. I mean, usually the Mac, like... you know, early development stuff, like the development version of the Mammoth that you sent me is, like, not textured well and, like, not a game-ready asset. Like, this is what I'm talking about, if you guys wanted to know. Zophie has access to early Halo 4 builds, and this is one of the early Mammoth concepts, which I gotta be honest, looks really cool. I actually prefer this design overall compared to the one that's actually in Halo 4. But, yeah, it's also probably, like, much blockier and has crappy textures, or no textures in certain cases. Alright. I'm gonna try opening it, though. I want to see this. Because, to be honest, like, this is pretty rad. I would be so down to see this thing. Let's see. Open it up here in Blender. Wait, what is this? This is just the regular Mammoth. Right? Isn't this just the regular ass Mammoth? I'm confused. Oh, it's not. Dude, it actually has a seat for the... Oh, wait, what the fuck? Oh, unfortunate that it has, like, the seat here, but it doesn't have, like, the actual cockpit for it, which is fine because I have the custom one that Bruin made. This is rad, though. Look at this. Custom gamer chair for whoever controls the mag cannon. I wonder if it has texture. It doesn't seem to be textured. That's the main issue, but that's cool. Got chain guns instead of and a Gauss cannons there. That's cool. This thing's pretty rad. I gave you all the textures. I could not be bothered to texture it in Blender. Fair, fair. What about the old one? Does that have textures? I'm really curious about that. Hemp tortoise. This is the old one. This is cool as fuck, to be honest. It's so weird looking. I mean, obviously it's unfinished, but it's cool. Oh, the asymmetrical placement of the gun is a little odd. I wish AI worked in multiplayer so you could have PvE stuff mixed in. Well, so you know, Stephen, some AI does work in multiplayer. This is cool though. I like the idea of it. It's pretty rad. I can literally see inside this model, but you know, it'd be like that sometimes. I don't know. It's all right. If it had like textures and stuff, I'd consider it. But honestly, after looking inside, I'm like, yeah, there's really no way this has textures. It's completely a block out still. A very cool block out, don't get me wrong, but a block out nonetheless. This is very early. Send you an image of the seat textures. Oh, it actually has them. Oh, what the fuck? This is way more polished than I thought. Look at that. Seat textures. It's actually got them. It was relatively fully integrated. That's pretty damn cool. Huh. Extinction. Yeah, it's extinction time. Well, I'm not going to worry too much about the Mammoth. That is really cool, Zophie. But I'm going to keep it just to the main Halo 4 retail Mammoth for now, with my lovely DaVinci Code interior, because I am still being lazy about it. I have been busy though, okay, in my defense. That said, we do have some really cool stuff to do, okay? There's some very important and cool stuff to do. Wanted to offer it? No, I'm glad you did. I think it's really rad, and now that you put that on my radar, that is something I can and very possibly will work on in the future, just for at least cool factor. What other cool stuff I missed? And you started concepting Extinction? I don't know. I've just been mainly working on the map. If you look at the last stream that I did, Brains, I was concepting like the art of the map. I had a lot of like grass placed down, trees, rocks, a lot of nature. I was really trying to polish it up. It looked very nice. I had baked lighting and everything. It was looking really, really good. I pulled all that back and cut it all out of the map in order to really go all in on constructing more of it. Haven't had a chance yet. Yeah, that's mainly where it all was. I spent a lot of time just seeing, do I like the aesthetic, and I thought it looked really good. But like I said, now we're back to the ugly, unfinished version of the map. That way I can actually do stuff with it, which is exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to go in and sculpt a lot. I want to work on the bridge too. I really think the bridge needs some love. I think if I modify the textures on this here, these will look pretty decent. However, I've been thinking about this a lot. The bottom looks good. Yeah, that's Malcontent's. I bought it off of Malcontent's page and put it down. It looks super dope. I love it. Kind of like the more desert vibe. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's going to be a little grassier, actually. There's going to be some grass all over. Is the bridge scratch built? Yeah, for now. I'm trying to make it like a bit more polished. It's really messy still, but I need to get the style down. I really do. The length is good for the most part, but I need to get the style down. I don't really like it. I really was hoping that I would like it. I genuinely don't. What if the pillars were cut out? Like, keep the pillars, but the inside to make them borders. I wanted them to be like, kind of like cover. If I come across anything else, I'll let you know. Please do, Zoe. You've always sent in some like really dope stuff. Maybe I'll take these back bits and kind of angle it a little more. Pull them up so they're not so straight. Pull them in. Like so. Bring them down. That's a little nicer. Need some Forerunner glass, perhaps. Well, now they need to have a nice Forerunner-y shape to them. So let me mess around with this one. Maybe I'll... So I was thinking I should probably bevel the sides in some way, at least like that. That would look a bit more Forerunner-y, but I need to do more than just beveling that. I think... You see Spartan Tanner's post on Halo Mods Discord showing the Halo 3 Scarab Grav Lift? I mean, I knew about the Halo 3 Scarab Grav Lift, but you can't really do functioning grav lifts on vehicles unless you do like... I guess I could now because I have that hacky solution I did for the Phantoms and stuff. But no, I don't think I've seen it. What is it? What did they say about it? Wait, I'm just going to search Scarab on the server. Let's see if I can find it. Reach Scarab Grav Lift by Spartan Tanner. Let me see this. Let me see this. Does it actually work? Oh, yeah. Oh! No way. That makes so much sense. Guys, I'm so dumb. I mean, it wouldn't work in multiplayer unless, like... Well, I guess it would actually, depending on the scuffed setup. But it's because vehicles don't have their phantom power enabled. Bro. The reason they don't work in multiplayer is because vehicles have their phantom power by default set off. If you can set the phantom power to on, the grav lift will work. But you can only set phantom power on via scripts. So if you use a map script to forcibly set the phantom power for a vehicle or a giant or whatever other object, you can in fact use grav lifts and stuff on vehicles. Which means, theoretically, if a grav lift was solid enough, which I don't know if it is, you could pick up vehicles. But the magnet would always be on, now that I think about it, and it would never be able to be turned off. So that could be a little challenging. But I don't know. Maybe worth experimenting with. That's really cool, though. I think I'm just gonna bevel the shit out of this, and then that might just be as far as I take it. I want this to be like very simple in design. Skaboodling. No, never mind. That's not bad. That looks decent. I wish the It's just the base, like the bottom, that looks bad. Today's the locust getting some love today? Or probably not. I don't have any plans to touch the locust at all in Halo 3. I would like to mess around with it at least a little. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I don't really have any plans at the moment. It's just like so blocky and basic. I feel like it needs at least an inner bevel. Actually, that's maybe the outside. And these could have lights on them or something. It'd probably be daytime on the map, but even still. Yeah, the outer bevel actually goes kind of hard. Oh, I do got to clean up all these lines, but that's not bad. I'll be totally redoing the Locust and Reach as an enemy giant type, and then Halo 4 will be playable and polished. Ooh, that's going to be sick, actually. Okay, I think I'm going to do the outside. I'm going to do the outside edges. But I miss the Locust. The Locust is so cool. Using it on Ultimate Forge was so fun. Okay, bevel the outside like so. And then I gotta delete all these little stupid... Or no, I don't think I have to delete them, do I? Delete faces. How would I do this? Ah, there we go. Is that required though? 1, 2. I guess it kind of would be. Delete the faces. 1, 2. 1, 2. Or no. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. Green privilege. You guys are out of control! I'll keep that. Very nice. Alright. Continuing the cleanup effort. Oh god. I lost a face down there. I fucked it up. Fucked it up. Nice. I got tricked, backstabbed, quite possibly bamboozled. Supporter was a lie. No, you just read what I wrote, completely misinterpreted it, and assumed things. I said I'll mess around with the Locust and experiment with it, not I'm gonna work on the Locust and redo it and play with it for hours on end. You just heard what you wanted to hear. Very different. I'm deep on a map. I must go. I must skedaddle quickly with it. I'll try it on stream in a few and see. Yes. I stand by exactly what I said then and now. You may want to re-listen to it before trying to use my own words to make a point. You fool. Do I want to move these inwards? Maybe, actually. What's your picture of you and Aiden? I hope you're happy. I really don't know how to take that. I might be flattered. I'm not really sure. I'm also possibly disturbed. Okay, if I take this, go like that. See, this is kind of nice. What do you guys think about that? It's like a little... It's ribbed for your pleasure. Wow. Yeah, it's a more interesting shape, though. I think that's pretty cool. That's rad. I think a shape like that looks pretty good. It makes it more interesting. I'll have to do some texture shenanigans to make it look good, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty good. Good improvements, good improvements. I do need to get actual textures into Blender though, because I refuse to just like export this 50,000 times to see how it looks in game. How do I want to do this? I think the bridge design is okay. It's not bad. You know what? Let me move these bits back. I think these are a little bit rough. Shape like that I think is a little nicer. I'm gonna have to redo all the textures, but not bad. Alright, what do we have here for this bit? This is waste metal D, which is primarily viewed by its physics model. I mean, normal map. Why did I say physics model? Physics models are the normal maps of models. Waste metal D uses transparent glass texture on the light blue. Well, it's supposed to be kind of a ledge, so I was thinking a trim texture would be the move. Let me see what kind of trims there are. Stairwell, simples. Where are some good trims? Waste panel trim. What do you look like? Physics models are the normal maps of models. I mean, come on. I'm right about that. Am I right or am I right? I just think you're pretending to not understand. Alright, I need a good trim. I know there's a trim shader in this folder. Why am I looking at it this way? What is wrong with me? Look at the website cbooks linked in supporter chat. Plot twist. It's a virus. Oh, this is cool. Ooh, this could be really interesting. So it's showcasing Forerunner designs. Yeah, this might actually be good for me to read. Probably not on stream, but book it. So Halo 1's Forerunner style centers around angled walls, hard edges, and tall, looming shapes. It was all about interlocking pillars, bevels, and texture strips. The majority of interior environments were quite complex and hold up to this day. The textures featured patterns of darker gray and lighter gray, with dark blue panels creating a contrast between supports and details. Interesting, I mean, yeah. Like, support pillars within support pillars, lots of bevels, lots of trims. Yeah, and Halo 3 featured a lot less color variation, but a lot more texture variation. Is a comparison of the aforementioned textures. This is for their mod. It's just a lot more contrast. I mean, obviously there's more detail, but it's really taking the existing detail and making it pop like crazy. Interesting. It does make it pop a lot more, I'll say that. Makes it feel more like Halo 2. Like, Halo 1's very muted, and Halo 2's very contrasty, so I feel like this looks more like a Halo 2 environment just based off of the texture changes. Like, Halo 1's very flat and stony, and then boom, that feels more like Halo 2. I mean, okay, that one's actually a bit more like Halo 1 there, but I think you guys kind of get what I mean. The texture reminds me heavily of Halo 2's. Yeah, I think so as well. The added contrast is a little too much noise in some areas. Well, that's only if you're thinking and expecting the classic CE style art, but considering it's just kind of like its own thing, I think it's good. But if you were trying to like blend it with Halo 1's existing art style and like just add on to it rather than replace it, it wouldn't fit. But because it's its own thing, it works very well, I think. This is cool though, I like it. There's a lot of like interlocking blocks and a lot of bevels and things. Corner structure in an oasis could be good contrast. There was a cool Halo 2 map on the Vista version of the game that was exactly what you're describing. See, this is pretty cool. Perhaps I could utilize their ideas a little bit. I am obviously keeping things very blocky and using a lot of bevels where I can. And I don't feel this departs heavily from the Forerunner art style. It's not perfect, definitely, but it's not bad. I think that's better? I think when it's thinner, it's better, to be honest. I do kind of think it looks better like that. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. You guys tell me if you think I'm fucking up here, but I think thinning these out looks nicer. Yeah, I think that's better. That's looking decent. Supporters have their own take on ribbed cages. Oh. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. I like the way that it kind of goes up at the top there. That's pretty cool. I could do something like that. You know what? Oh, I have made a terrible mistake. I should have made them attachments to it. 100%. I built it directly into it when I shouldn't have. They should have been attachments 100%. They should clamp on. That's how all Forerunner ribbed like structures work. That's how they've always worked. Honestly, my bad. Well, I'll fix that right now. What you're working on? Bridge for map. Buh. Okay, I'll make a backup of the bridge. But let me reset its rotation values. And then I'm gonna take all of the ribbed bits. What? I didn't like that name. Except for this, delete the vertices. Fill in all the holes. Okay, then I'm going to take this bit. And I'm going to pull this off. And hide it on the off chance I want to keep it. But now, what I'm going to do... Wait, possible hot take Halo Wars 1 had the third best art design in the... behind 3 and Infinite. Actually, I do think Halo Wars had a great art design for the... I think it had great art for Forerunner stuff. It looked awesome. Okay, I'm going to merge this into one point and then make a new square out of it. Alright. Now we have a new cube. This is big. We have a new cube. But what I'm going to do is, just like in the image that you sent me, this really cool one, I'm going to try making like a clamped on Forerunner bit to the bridge. I think one thing that's going to make a big difference here is making the bridge itself thicker. Which, scaling it up that way also accentuates these side bits, which is kind of cool. Now, when it comes to the clamped on bit, I'm going to scale this up a lot, and this is going to have to, like, literally clamp on to the bridge. Like so. Pull it out a decent bit. Extrude it up and then pull it into the side like this, and then bring it up like that. Perhaps scale it that way as well, and maybe drag it forward. That does feel very Forerunner-y already. Yeah, this feels better already. But for one, this is going to have to be beveled here, obviously, and that's like a given. As for the rest, I don't even know what I would do when it comes to beveling this. I don't think I would, almost. Like, it looks very Forerunner-y just at this very blocky shape it has. Will the Scarab be able to walk through this? Yeah, it already can. But maybe I have made them a bit too thick. Let me try an array. Generate an array on the y-axis. The relative offset out there to about there. Do this 4 times, about 6 times, and then bring this in. Like half, okay, maybe like 5. Three. Not perfect, but that's decent. Something like that looks pretty good to me. I don't know about y'all, but I think that's pretty cool. Possibly pull it in a little like that. I think that definitely feels more Forerunner-y. I think this is on the right track. It's about time to remove some of the blockiness, though. Not on that side. Perhaps this side? Looks better on that side, to be sure. Okay, the real question is, does it look good if I bevel the inside edges at all? Or do I leave them blocky? I think that might be a little much. I don't want to leave them too blocky. But I think it might be better to bevel them. Yeah, it's just too much bevel. I think their blocky shape is decent. Could keep something like that. I don't know though, there's something about it that's like throwing me off. I'm no Forerunner architect. Make them thinner maybe? No, I actually think they're at a good thinness. Well, couldn't hurt to try. And then I suppose I could try something like that. No, I think that's a mistake. That just kind of takes me back to where I was before. Does that even look Forerunner-y? I feel like it does not. It's kind of cool. Definitely feels more like, ooh, evil, ah, scary. I kind of like that, but I also kind of hate that I kind of like it. Nah, I think I'll keep it like that for now. That's cool. It kind of keeps the same spirit of the original ones that I was messing with, but at the same time, you know, they're a little smaller, a little nicer. The inwards facing parts at the top, rectangles and the lights. I was thinking that. I think it'd be pretty cool. Oh, hear me out, though. Hear me out now that I did this. The thing I tried to do before. No. I'll take it back. Bevel on the outside versus the inside, it makes a big statement. I think the outside looks better. I think this outside bevel looks nicer. Okay, I'm a fan of this. I'm a fan of how this looks. I think overall this is better. It'll look spooky. Now I gotta pick some textures for it though. You have any Skymock scenery pieces like the company ship that occasionally glasses a spot on the Highlands BTB map and reach? I actually think I'm gonna include those as gameplay elements in the map. I don't know if you were here for when I was talking earlier, Joe, about how I want to deal with in-game, non-game mode specific events that I can like script in myself, but that is the thing I want to do. I think it's gonna look really, really cool. No, it's about time I fix my webcam. We don't have a blooming sunset light anymore. There we go. Much better. Are you gonna have any? Oh, I already read that. All right. Well, shoot. Time to start cobbling together some Forerunner materials. I guess. I wish I could just like have a giant collection of Forerunner materials that I could just import and start testing out. But I don't, which is a huge fucking pain in the ass. What's the best way to do this? Do I just start taking screenshots? No, I need to be able to like quickly prototype. Dude, this is such a slow, inefficient method. God, I wish I was in fucking Unity or something, man. Oh my god, this next part's about to suck. He's totally stupid. Why did I close that? The question is nighttime map change? I don't know. We'll see about that one. Is that waist panel trim? Yes. Okay. Select the waist panel trim. The little base. Oh, I can't unwrap that yet. We'll go. The entire side will be something to be unwrapped. Like so. This top bit will be a top for the unwrap. The bottom bit will be a stop for the unwrap. Okay, let's mark those seams. Unwrap that. JHJ. Gorilla JHJ. Okay. I see we're trying to find the build for that really early Mammoth, but I said the date on it when I ripped it. Oops. It's rather unfortunate. Okay, let's try UV mapping this. One little bit at a time. I think for the sides, it should be pretty straightforward to UV map the sides. We'll do this, scale Y minus, scale X minus 1. Want to overlap these. And then, I don't necessarily want to like straighten them out perfectly, but maybe I can with UV Toolkit. Or not. Do it manually. We'll rotate it around till it looks about right. Ooh, wait, this is so perfect. Hold up. You guys see it? Oh no, it's not perfect. The shape is off. No. No. Unless... That totally stretches and warps it, doesn't it? Yep, that looks bad. This is why you don't mess with UVs too much. But I could do that. That's decent. Okay, we'll do that. Then, as for the rest of the bits here... How badly can you warp gray? Well, these are going to have detail maps and things that are going to make it more obvious. That said, it's probably fine. Like for this, for example. Hey, Zophie, thank you very much. I really appreciate that level of support. Thank you so, so much for becoming a member. Thank you, thank you. Huzzah, I have pennies. Well, I appreciate your pennies. Thank you much. There's one panel. And then next up, gonna get a little crazy with the creativity and do a panel like this. This time I am totally just gonna warp the UVs because I just have a vision here that I think is gonna look really cool. Ah. I always want to remember my income is based on commissions from all over the place. I can spare $2.99. Ah, understandable. Commissions make it difficult, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you very, very much. Look at that. That's kind of bad, but hopefully nobody looks too closely at it. Whoa, hear me out? Hear me out. Never mind. Don't hear me out. Wait, possibly hear me out. But I just realized because Huge Grass is released, does that mean no more game nights? No. Actually, Huge Grass is not released yet. It's shortly to be. And we're doing mandatory, government-mandated playtests very soon. But we'll still do game nights on it. We still did game nights of Huge Grass even after I released the old version. And that was really fun. So no worries. We're still going to do game nights. Moving on. This isn't going to be perfect or awesome or anything, but I think it should be decent. Just hoping it looks good enough to justify spending a bunch of time on this stupid bridge. Eldrada's engine sports more dynamic lights than Halo 3 running off ODSTs. I cannot verify that claim. Maybe. It would certainly check out. Okay, we're progressing. We're UV mapping. Not stupid, it's an important piece of that. It is, and I'll probably end up changing it in the future too, which technically sort of does make this completely pointless, but it's fine. Fine. I don't know. I probably shouldn't... What is wrong with me? There's something literally wrong with me that I'm using trims for the main structure of this. What is wrong with me? I don't want to be using trims for the whole thing, only the sides. The sides are fine with the trims. It's the main parts aren't. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. That's ridiculous. Maybe some panel generic simples. Not bad. Not bad. Kind of like this one. Kind of like it. You know what though? I'll try this out in game. This out in game and see how it looks though, because it's decent. It's all right. Not too shabby. I'm probably gonna hate it though, to be honest, because I already hate it just from the looks of things. We'll see though. And I don't know. Have a good one, Joe. Another mammoth with a reach mag gun strapped to its cannon. Wait, what? Actually? That's cool. It's like a very late design mammoth with that too, which is funny. I'll redo the UVs on this bit here, and then I will, Yo, Demon! Thanks for the tenor, man. Appreciate that. Thank you for the support. And I'm in a Baldur's Gate mood, so I'm watching you while playing Baldur's Gate 3, something you have no knowledge of. This is a light jab / joke. I have to say that because you take me seriously far too much. Wrong. Also, I have played Baldur's Gate, and I have enjoyed it. It was good. I had a good time, and I played it, and I liked it. It was great. Eli, if you don't stream it, you don't do it. Facts, actually. Just like if I don't post where I am on Instagram, did I ever really go there? I'll tell you the answer. Spoiler alert. Nope. I didn't. What is this? This is Metal D. Metal D. Interesting. Very interesting. Shaders, waste, metal D. Uses this texture right here. And then it uses this bump map right here. God, I hate waste metal D. Why would I ever use this? What's wrong with it? Whatever, it's fine. It'll look horrendously ugly in game when I put it in there in a second. Alright. Let's put this in the game, kind of see how it looks, if it's horrendously bad or not. Spoiler alert. It definitely is, but that's okay. Through Halo 3, we won't export hidden geometry. Put it right there. And let's get it in the game. We're gonna see how it looks. Alright. Extinction 2. Levels. Multi. Should you lower the bridge? Oh, I'm just trying to see how the visuals look in game. I'll put it into position later. Keeping it in this position makes it a lot easier to work on for like brain reasons. Alright, so we'll do tool, structure, levels, multi, extinction 2, structure, extinction 2 dots. Wow. Alright, see how this works. What are we doing now? Hopefully getting a decent start on the bridge. The bridge is going to be a big deal, and I'm doing it really in a poor way right now, but hopefully it looks good. Those are the old ribs. They were just glorified, stretched cubes. The new ones, to be honest, still aren't going to look that great, but... Oh, they're inverted. I will say I'm actually kind of a fan of how this... Oh. I've realized something. What I'm doing right now is not going to make the most sense until it's done. Just let me cook here. There we go. Okay. These side bits. This was kind of a ramp this whole time. I think it needed to be more like that. I noticed that the trim, I pulled the trim out, when honestly I should have pulled these bits out from the side. And let me flip these around. And then... Actually, is that what I want? Yes, that is what I want. I just didn't have the vertices for it. What I've been after this whole time is a trim like this. I wanted to take that and make this the trim. See if we can't straighten it. No? No dice there? Why not? Straighten UVs. Maybe I need to just like select the edge. Maybe like that. It's odd. Guess I'll have to do it by hand. It'll be worth it, though. Alright, what is this? Waste metal D. Right, something like that with it. Where's that texture for? Was it this one? Oh. It's like a weird, super thin normal map texture I imported for it. Screener here? Gorilla something or other. I'll find it. On a box with the dev's face on it? Wait, actually, let me see. That's cool. P07 was the name I was looking for. Guess I just didn't have it. Okay, let's bring the map back, the Pillar of Autumn back, bring the map back and the portals, import, export the AS file. We're going to talk to you about business. Is Discord best for you? Yeah, I mean, I have a business email. Discord works too. Hit me up on Twitter if you want, Twitter DMs, it's up to you. Who is this? Can we get somebody from 343 to confirm who this dev is on the dev box? You already know with a picture like this, it was one of his co-workers that did this and it wasn't him. Should ask my friend apparently knows him. That's pretty funny. I think this is gonna look a lot better. All right. I don't even want to. No, I'm gonna look at the one in game, but it's gonna look way better when I get this new one in. This is gonna be sick. I mean, it still needs a lot of work, but the UVs are gonna be pretty good. Oh no, it's still tiled really badly. But the structure, it's getting there. This is making really good progress. This is gonna be a big Forerunner desert bridge properly. It's gonna be nice. You're gonna have to glass reach again? Yeah. Unfortunately. The center textures are gonna need a little bit of love. I don't love how they look right now. I'd say it's tiled, it's like squished really badly, so I need to like bring it in very, very far. Scale X 0.25. Yeah, scale X 0.1, honestly. That's probably the only thing that's going to end up looking decent. I'm gonna do that, and then, all right. Yeah, you know, that outer bit actually looks pretty good. Not too bad. I really don't like the texture being used on these things, and I'm gonna be honest, I think I want to redo the models again because I think the outer ribbed bits are really ugly. Decent concept, terrible execution. Especially the materials on the outside, I think these are decent. Should Discord, feel free to hit me back a message for sure. Probably after stream, but I got you. Right here, what are you doing? We're making a big Forerunner bridge for crossing the big Extinction Canyon, right in the deep of it. But we're getting there. Alright, I want to place down a Mammoth to test it out. Kind of see. This is a massive structure. Yeah, these big side things are not it. I'm going to redesign them. So far, though, besides the giant blurry textures that I'm going to have to swap out for something better, can I create a Guardian boss fight? I already have. Many times, in fact. Yo, Demon, thanks for the 5, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. How much to get you to just set the entire map on fire? It would look a lot more like home for me. Literally hell. Yeah, that's actually going to be $29.95, unfortunately. Plus shipping and handling. Okay, besides the fact that the trim texture is really blurry, I'm gonna have to work on that. Come on, Mammoth, work with me. Dude, you actually said the $29.95 with shipping and handling. Thank you for the $32 super chat, dude. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Well, I guess now I have to literally set the entire map on fire, don't I? Set myself up for that one. You know, that makes me think, what if, can you scale up effect scenery? We're about to find out if you can scale up effect scenery. I don't think you can, but maybe? No, you can't scale up effect scenery, unfortunately. Destroying the bridge looks good. It's getting better. It's getting better for sure. Not perfect yet, but it's you know, it is getting there. Fuck. Should never have agreed to this. Now I have to edit particles to set the map on fire. This is terrible. This is just awful. The road is wiggly? The road is wiggly. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to fix that. Replace the ground texture with a fire PNG? You're actually big brain for that. I should. Emission. Tube. Radius. 20 to 20. Emission lifespan. That's fine. Emission rate, wait, emission rate. 0 to 25. We're gonna go 2500. Dear God. LOD always 1. Scale. Wait, we don't want it to be, tube. We want it to be. What do we want it to be? Disc. And then the scale, 4 to 3. Okay, that's a perfect ring of fire. Interesting. Not what I was looking for, but interesting. Give me globe? Nope. Sprayer. Dear God. A halo? Man, why is this so hard? A tube. You'd think the tube would emit from everywhere inside of it. In fact, I literally have a thing that does that. Dude, how does my nuke do it? He's burning everything. I'm literally burning everything to the ground. Why can't I do this? I'm like, I didn't even want to commit that hard to this because it was a bit, but like now I'm gonna because it's not working. And I don't understand what the hell's going on. Vehicles, longsword H2A, weapons, nuke, FX, V2. What the fuck is going on? Disk Z. That is straight up not fixing. Disk Z. Radius 0 to 100. It's because I did. Oh, I get it. There we go. On fire. Yo, Demon! Thanks for the 5, man. Appreciate it. To be fair, the plus shipping was a good bit. It was, you know what? You're right. It was my bit, therefore it was good. And I fully agree with you. And it's just amazing how right you are. Especially when I'm right. Was beautiful for the 1 second that it existed. What happened? Oh, it didn't have LOD always won. There we go. Now it's burning properly. Now we have like fire rising up. That's beautiful. You're still doing the destroyed crater idea? Yeah, I'm doing a bit right now. Man, I need help. I can't stop. I want to make the fire look really cool now. This is a problem. This is actually a problem. I should stop this. I need to stop. Somebody stop. Stop me. This will never render in-game. This will never look right. What if the start of each round / game saw the crash explosion happen? If I can script things per round, then I will actually consider that idea. I just don't know if it's even possible to script things per round yet, which kind of is what everything that I'm thinking of for this map hinges on, but hey, we'll see what happens. There's so much fire. Alright, that's good enough. It's good enough. It's good. It was a good bit. The world's on fire. Now I need to go fix this. Wait, I don't need to fix this tag, actually. I can just drag it out of the thing. That's Fire World now. Hooray. I've saved the world, you're welcome. Okay, minus the fact that this is like the world's blurriest texture. I think this one's decent. This one's passable. These are not. I kind of hate those, low-key. And I need to fix this texture by just like not having it stretch. I think I need to model in like a lower trim for it. How do I want to do it? I suppose if there just like wasn't an end trim, it might look okay. What the fuck is going on? I don't know how to explain to you that I set the entire world on fire. I sold out. Okay, what would be a good trim texture for this? I wonder. Wait, what is this? Okay. Moving on. I swear these are stretched. These are totally stretched textures. Why doesn't it look stretched in Blender? Maybe it's like an in-engine thing where it scales it. Okay, maybe. Yeah, I think so, Silent Gamer. I don't know why I said your full name. That was weird, even for me. Silent Gamer 64 is the only acceptable pronunciation. Okay, my bad, Silent Gamer 64. I'll be sure to get that right from now on. I apologize. It's my bad. Good. I don't know. I don't know how I want to do these textures. I genuinely don't know. I need some kind of trim to use for the edge here. The edge of the thing. It's some kind of cool trim texture. Where's the old school trim? I need that. An idea has just popped into my brain right now. Wow. I lost it. It's not working anymore. The idea. It's dead. I thought that it was going to work for this. It do not be. Unless it do be? No way. I mean, maybe. Okay, that's pretty decent. So I could take that, throw it on there. That could work out. Let me grab... Okay, let's try that. Exporting. It should match the aesthetic, but not look obviously off. And yeah, this definitely is stretched in the shader. There's no way it's not. But it should be now counteracted by the changes I made to it. What if the inside of the bridge ground only was a hard light? Oh, I don't like the idea of a hard light bridge, to be honest. A lot of people have suggested it, but I don't know, it just ain't it for me. Come on. Come on. Let me see if the trim's any good. Actually cool, but I once again did not factor in the tiling. It's supposed to be half of that. But that's pretty rad, actually. Minus the tiling. But yeah, pretty rad. I fuck with it. Okay, let me try to account for the tiling real quick. Oh no. Okay, there we go. That was a close one. Scale X 0.5. Yeah. Yeah, no, that actually looks pretty cool. My two issues with it are I think this side bit looks pretty good so far, but my issue is like getting the texture for the inside to look good, and then just redoing these pillar thingies, because I'm gonna be honest, I hate them right now. I knew that they were kind of bad, but like, there's just like no redeeming qualities to them right now. Oh. Hey Damon, thanks for the 5, man. Appreciate it. I think they're talking about the middle part, which regardless would look good either way. Oh. Yeah. I mean, it could work as a hard light, but the fact that it's... usually hard light bridges are just like floating with like nothing touching the sides of it, so the fact that this has sides to it, I think would make it look a bit odd. Oh, damn it. Kicked me out. But yeah, this looks better. This is what I was expecting it to look like. They're just stretched a bit more. I think that looks really good, actually. I'm a huge fan of the sides now. I think that's cool. I'm going to keep it just like that. I'm not touching it. That's good. What I need to do now, though, is get the middle part to match. But I hear what you're saying about the light bridge. Honestly, you know, it could be a light bridge, actually. It could genuinely look good as a light bridge. I don't know. I like this, though. I think it's starting to look good on the sides. Getting there. Good use of trim. Now, I need to nuke these stupid, ugly things out of existence. I hate those. They're so bad. Gosh dang it. Is there a secret troll under the bridge? Dottie! There is a secret troll under the bridge. And you don't answer the question right, I'm gonna call you a bitch, which is not nice. I don't personally like to be called a bitch, so I try to answer the questions right. Is there no arcade geometry you could reuse for the science bridge? You know, I was just thinking that, actually. I was just thinking that. But this is actually good. It kind of feels deserty, too. Maybe it's just because the reflections of the map is all orange is why it feels that way, but it's kind of a good vibe. Okay, let's make these things on the side not look like poo-poo butt ass, because unfortunately right now they do look like poo-poo butt ass, and that makes me sad. Makes me so sad. Oh no. Guys, I have bad news. The cough is hitting me hard. The coffee's hitting me very hard. I'm gonna be the poo-poo butt ass here soon. This is not good. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to like redo this in a major way. I hope you know I read poo-poo time. Like, I could not like disconnect it from you. I just heard you go poo-poo time. And just like the way that you say things. I don't think it's the fact that the pillars are bad, it's just that they have no detail at all. Yeah, I don't know, it's just the shape in general is not that good. I hate that I said it out loud when typing. That's so funny. Is that better? Do I hate that less? Maybe. Fuck if I know. Maybe. Let's find out. Something as massive as they are, you'd probably think they'd be more intricate. Yeah, I agree, actually. They're way too simple. I'm gonna have to go, like, crazy on the pillars and make them look really cool, because... they're just way too basic. They're absolutely massive Forerunner constructs. They need to look cool as hell. Bad news. I'm a really mid-tier 3D modeler. And it's going to take me a little bit of time to figure that one out. But it'll be kind of fun to work on. Try it out in a sec. Let's see if this general shape is good, and if it's good, maybe I could do something cool with it. We're going to frickin' see. How goes it? Terrible. Horrible. Just awful. But now that you're here, a little better. Well, I will say a part of my brain finds that like 10% better, but it is not even close to enough to actually start liking it. It's time to add some detail. What if a pillar is on fire and a troll appears and it demands a coin and they have to throw a die to see if you can change their perception +1 and then you become a dragon? You see also how is Pablo? I was gonna answer your whole thing, but then you said Pablo and I'll be right back. I'm getting that. I have acquired Peppy. Oh, you're so cute, Peppy. Look at how cute she is. Yeah, Peppy's not Pablo, by the way. This is Peppy. We got the gender wrong. It's Peppy now. Secret Pablo. No, it's Peppy now. Pablo. They transitioned, and by transitioned I mean in my mind they transitioned because we just had the wrong gender the whole damn time. Wait, why do these look different? Why are they like 2x'd? What is going on? Pablana. Paola. She do be sitting on the ground though, munching away. She's the kind of cat. Papilla. Peppy! Pepita! She does this thing though, where I'm not even joking. She asks for uppies like 24/7 and she demands it. She like goes up to my chest, like put her paws up here, and because she knows the more that she does that, I'll have to scoop her up and then hold her like a little baby, and then she falls asleep purring really loud. It's like her whole thing. How did you get the wrong gender to begin with? Okay, so I gotta tell the whole story really quickly. Basically, little Pablo / Peppy was a stray kitten that was on their own, didn't have a mom. So they went to this litter that was like a big litter of like long-haired, beautiful cats, and little tiny Pablo was this little nothing, short-haired, scrawny cat that was like starving, little skinny nobody, like way smaller, like 2 weeks behind the rest. And so, but the other, the actual litter with the mom had a black and white cat that was a girl, and obviously Peppy / Pablo was also black and white. So when they were writing down the genders, they swapped those two's genders. So the black and white long-haired beautiful cat, who was a girl, they accidentally marked down as a boy, and Peppy here, the other black and white cat, they marked down, or no, yeah, as a girl or a boy. Wait, what? They marked the other one down as a girl, and then Pablo was a boy. But they just basically they mixed up the two black and white cats' genders. And so my roommate was fostering them, and I was like helping a little bit. And funnily enough, my roommate got someone to adopt the long-haired black and white one. And they were like, oh my god, it's such a cute little girl. Came around to adopting, and they're like, oh, it's a boy. This one got neutered. And we were like, what? They got the gender of the long black and white one wrong? And then I was joking around with my roommate like a couple days later, like, haha, what if Pablo also has the wrong gender? And then we started like laughing, and they were like, no, wait, really? We should probably check. And Pablo was a girl the whole time. They had swapped both the cats' genders. It was not a one-off mistake. They had been mistaken together. So Pablo is Peppy. It's such a... I had all these running jokes and gags going about Pablo, and I had to drop them all because now they're Peppy. These pillars suck. That has not changed throughout my Pablo Peppy story. They still suck ass. That said, I gotta pee really bad. I'll be right back. I'm back. All right, let's make the cool pillar. Forerunner pillar inspiration. You know what I was thinking of that was kind of cool? Was the arc portal. Might be a good bit of inspiration for this. I don't want to like directly copy it, but I think the arc portal here looks pretty cool. It's got like a nice design to it. I like it. I don't want to copy it directly, but I want to do something. I want to like mimic its shape language a little. I think it would be cool for this to use something similar. Let's try that. We'll just literally restart. Merge everything to the center. And then start making some new shapes. Okay. We've got our little cube now. Emoji that you made were kind of cool. Yeah, they were just really basic. That was the main issue. I want to make them thin though, because I really like this design, right? It's kind of thin and it goes up like pretty wide and pretty tall. I like the little supports it had too. Will it teleport you though? This will not be a port. You know what? It will move you. If you go to this one side of the bridge to the other, over time as you travel, you will get to the other side and enter a new area. So it's kind of like a teleport if you think about it. I kind of like the two prongs at the top. I actually think they're pretty cool. I'll try that. I'll try adding those. Excuse me. Get that arc portal vibe in there. That's kind of cool. What else am I missing? I guess it's probably supposed to be a little wider than this. Perhaps this all in the middle just needs to be a little thinner. This is live, right? I'm not just typing in the past. No, no, it's live. You're good. Like last time. Well, you can't type in a chat that's on a stream ended. So last time was most likely you were just not live. I don't feel like I explained that very well. Okay, let me try adding some little segments to the side here. Like this, and this, extrude scale Y. Bring it down, like that. Okay, maybe this is a little too similar to the arc portal. Maybe I've gone a little bit too deep down that avenue. I just missed a lot of lives. Oh, I see, I see. Let's do 30. Rotate. No, let's do rotate Y 15. No. We'll do it based off of here. Let's put the selection cursor there. Grab this and set the rotation point to the 3D cursor. Rotate 15 on the Y axis. I think these might just be too big. Or too tall or something. You know, I also just kind of hate these. Oh man, I can't win here, dude. I legit cannot win with this. Perhaps something like that? Might be good. If I take this, run cursor to selected, rotate it down. Now the antennae are too tall. I'm gonna lower those. Perhaps even a little more. That's better. That's not the worst, actually. I kinda like it. I kind of do like that, actually. Hey, yo, welcome to content. Thanks for the $10 tip, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Lich Go Boom? No Lich Go Boom yet, but you made me want to try something. I've been really enjoying trying out, like, old vehicles, but on the new map, because it's, like, such a different vibe. And I haven't done this yet, except for, like, briefly a little bit ago, even though the map kind of looks like ass, and it's, like, in its super undetailed state right now. Lich can fly. I just want to see a Lich go booming. Alright, listen. Lich will go boom for this map. The Lich is actually so good for this map. This should definitely be... The Lich and the Scarab should get unlocked for the Covenant side when they complete their side objective. Looks much better in a bright map to me. Yeah, I agree. It's just kind of the orangey vibe of everything. I don't know, it just looks cool. Let's see if we can take out the Scarab in it. How much damage do we do to it? Oh shit, that actually did quite a bit of damage. I think we'll take it down in 2 blasts. Oh, almost. That's so close. Three takes it down. Not bad. That's pretty cool, though. Back to the bridge. We need to add more detail to it. LZ 0. Okay, I think it was good before, but I want to add some of these nice details that this has. So this goes up a little bit here. Easy. And then I'll pull the sides out a little, like that. Not bad. Then it goes up a bit, actually. So I guess theoretically I would need to drag this up like that, then drag this out. No, drag this out. Do I need 4 for this? 1, 2, and then a straight line up 3. That's annoying. Oh no, I don't need that, but I do need to take both of these out. I'm tripping. Have you seen that Chief Guy video? The White Enderman video? You know, I did receive a message about the White Enderman, and on Twitter or something. Why did they make a big video about it? Oh, they did! Shoot, I should have responded to them. My bad. Or I think I did respond to them, but did I respond to them? Let me check my Twitter DMs. I didn't respond. Oh my god, I had like this whole answer prompted and I just didn't respond to them. That sucks. Alright. It goes up, then there's an edge and another edge, and then it continues straight up. But that's not what I want. I want an edge here. That's what I was after. Holy hell, that took me a minute to do. What is wrong with me? Why was that so hard? Okay, we got that part of the shape in. Not bad. Put a rock at the center of the pit that connects to the two retractable bridges. I was thinking about having some kind of like Ascension style big rock thing come up. I thought that'd be kind of cool, but I don't know. Did you put your video in it? Yeah, he did. He messaged me about it. He wanted to know more information, but I didn't respond in time. I had like a whole prompt thing I was going to respond with. And yeah, I forgot, as I very often do. That's my bad. Not sure if it's worth the time. Well, it was interesting. I had like thought that video through like quite deeply. Back when I made it, I mean. Okay, a little better. Alright, that shape is good. Now, I actually think this is interesting. I just don't know if I like it. Am I working on a huge grass video? Yes. Was the video I made legit? I don't know. It's been too long. I forget. Okay, buddy. Ah, dude, I'm frustrated. I cannot come up with the design I'm happy with. I should be happy with this design, right? Like, theoretically, this is a kind of a cool design. It's reminiscent of certain parts, but it also just doesn't work. It just doesn't look that... Like, it gives vibes of the Arc Portal, but, like, should the bridge give you Arc Portal vibes? That seems a little strange. Like, I don't... We have huge grass, the new cubby ship lags my game, no idea why. Yeah, kind of figures. It's really laggy. It's a very unoptimized object. Like, this is definitely better than these, whatever the fuck these are. These are horrendous. Just wish I had people to play with. Hopefully you will soon. I plan to remedy that. I'll just give these a try. I think this can't be that bad. I should put these in, then I should bake lighting, and then see how it looks. At the very least, I'll try it with the shapes. I know textures make a massive, massive difference. But I'll try it with the shapes that it has right now and see how it looks, and then if it's cool, then it's cool. Oh, I think the Lich out here in the desert really is cool. Wow. Peppy! This bridge is huge. Oh yeah, it's a massive bridge. It allows the Mammoth to cross it easily. And it should allow Scarabs to cross well as well. I mean, that's definitely an improvement. That feels more Halo 3 for sure. I think the darker color is nice as well. Yeah, I like this. I like this. The shape is way better. Peppy! Look! Peppy has arrived. She's tiny. She's tiny kitty. Good to see you, kitty cat. I missed you. I missed you. You were playing all day today. Scarab easily crosses. Need the Halcyon from Blender? The Halcyon is from Malcontent. They're a modeler for Sins the Prophets. And they have the model up for sale on their store, and I happily bought it. And am using it for the human base in this mod. Map compared to Huge Grass? Currently, if I don't modify it at all, it is... I think it's longer but thinner? I'm not really sure. Let's find out. I'm hoping it's smaller. I really want it to be smaller. I don't want to believe that it could be bigger. That like horrifies me. It's the same size. God damn it, it's literally the same fucking size, dude. The playable area is the same size. It's like somehow the exact same size, dude. What the fuck are the chances that it is literally exactly the same size? I eyeballed this completely. God damn it, dude. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. Mine's a giant. I mean, yeah, there's a giant pit as well. There's a giant rock and a giant pit. So technically, well, there's also the lake on Huge Grass. Ah, that's so annoying, dude. Is the Halcyon full scale? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be real. There is no such thing as a full scale Halcyon. Like, there's the length on the wiki, there's the length in Halo CE, there's the length on the cutscene, the length on the Maw, the length to scale with the interior rendered out, the length of the Warthog run, the length of the one in Halo Reach. Which one are you asking is it to scale to? That's my question. Killer Ottoman Reach seems kind of small. I don't know. It's just whatever it is. It's really big. It's closer, I think, to the size of the CE one. Should their trench really cut off the edges of the map? Oh, I'm gonna re-sculpt a lot of the trench. It's still got its really basic rectangular form right now. I'm gonna be modifying it decently a lot. It's very early. Like, actually, most of the terrain in the map is still really early. The only stuff that I'm, like, reasonably happy with that's nice is, like, this general area, like, right here, sort of, is, like, nice. Everything else, I'm just going to completely change. Like, this giant wall right here, change. All of the cliffs, change. The giant hole in the ground, change. All of this stuff over here, completely change. It's all going to go and be modified. The CSO is yes, it is yes. It's also, like, halfway through this wall. But you know what? That's not important. Alright, we need to find some good textures for this thing. And it's going to be a little bit difficult, but let's see what we can find for this panel generic simple 2x1. Maybe. Maybe. It's got some weird angles on it that I'm not a fan of. Yo, Alexander, good to see you. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. Thank you much. Return to space mod after Extinction 3.5. It's actually 3.69. I need my fill of giant spaceship battles and large scale combat with visceral destruction. You know, I'm not sure, to be honest. Inevitably, at some point while I'm making this mod, I'm probably gonna want to take a break and then switch over to another project for like a week, and maybe I'll do the space mod then. But I don't want to make any promises. I'm really bad when people ask me to make promises or wonder what I'm up to, and you know, I don't want to let people down. Done that far too many times, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. Panel poop railing. Let's look at the poop railing. That is the poop railing. Ooh, wait, maybe I could use this. Yo, panel poop railing goes kind of hard. I didn't think I was going to be able to use the panel poop railing, but I think I'm going to use the panel poop railing. Yeah. Shout out panel poop railing, go kind of hard. So this is on waste. Let's give it a look. A little look-see. Do a new waste panel poop railing, and then we'll assign that. We're gonna have to locate this texture. That's an error log for a texture. Try that again. There we go. Unwrap. That shit is wide. Unwrap. Sure. Why not? You know what? Since this is going to be mirrored anyway, let's save some time and delete one half of it. Add the mirror modifier to it. Oh, it already has the mirror modifier. Let's also do it on the y-axis. Or we could just make another mirror modifier. And then set the cursor to selected, origin to 3D cursor. I select these two, cursor to there, selection, the cursor. I take this and move it this way. Big brain times here. Big brain. Nice. Look at that. Now, move this up, I think. Delete the array. Can I not? Oh, you know what? The array has to go after everything. That's why. There we go. Much better. I'm big braining it right now. You guys can't even comprehend. Actually, does that look better? Yeah, I'm gonna keep that divot. Yeah. Alright. Yo, Zach Fair, thanks for the 5. Appreciate that very, very much, actually. Thank you. Here's some possible inspiration. Look at Japhirophobia from CE. No, I haven't looked at that map in a while, actually. Japhirophobia, Halo CE. Ooh. We ported it to Halo 3. Those structures do look really cool, actually. It's like a weird kind of tension bridge. Pretty rad. Damn. I like that. Whole bridge could probably be used for Extinction. Yeah, actually. It would be pretty cool. Although the scaling would need to be, like, accounted for. Pretty rad. Do you like the idea that it, like, opens up? It has a big split in it. Gives you, like, sub-options on your map sub-option. Maybe I could reuse some of these assets and then do it on that. Hey, Zach Fair, thank you for the 14 months. Damn. Thank you very, very much. That shit's awesome. Much appreciated, dude. YW. What does that mean? I need you to elaborate on that immediately. This might not work out as well as I thought it was going to. Unless I keep it like that. That could actually be kind of cool. It's actually kind of rad. Oh, you're welcome. Dude, I literally... whatever. Okay, at least for this part of the texture, I'm going to throw this in the map and we're going to see what this looks like. I hope it looks good. We'll see. How do you become a member of? You click the join button down below by the description. I'm gonna kick this mammoth out of existence. I think I am gonna speed up the Scarab walking animation. It's actually just way too slow. I think speeding it up at least by 1.5 times is pretty important. No. Ooh. I'm on the right track here. This is a Mammoth stream. Would you mind showing it off for lame asses like me? I guess I can show it. It's not done yet, but for the most part, it is done. Like functionality-wise, it needs tweaking and stuff, but this is the Mammoth from Halo 4, but in Halo 3, it's green metal. I redid most of the texture colors. Things like decals are now all white. The main color is a military green. Does it blow up? Technically, yes, but I haven't decided if I want it to actually blow up, and if I do, it does not have the effects. I have these ramps. These are always down. I forgot to add collision for them, but they're always down. However, they have collision with players and vehicles and stuff, but they can go through terrain. That way you can drive with them open, and people can like zoom on in if they want to. The interior works just like the one I had in Reach, including this computer over here, which is what takes you into the Mammoth railgun turret. It is not fully set up yet right now. Right now it shoots a gigantic mat gun that detonates as a nuke. So, you know, not quite done with that yet. But it does function with animations and stuff. And then, of course, I've done all the textures and everything for the base Halo 4 Mammoth, but all the custom ones for the custom interior bit that Bruin did, I have yet to put any of these materials in. But it does drive. Got all the animations and the physics and stuff. Works really nicely. Yeah, it's a Mammoth. Got suspension and everything. Suspension might be a little too tight. Looks amazing. I'm glad you think so. It is functioning pretty darn well. Though I will say the Halo 2 Scarab does look mighty intimidating. To make the Mammoth a bit faster? I mean, it's pretty fast. It's not... I don't think it's that slow. What happens? What happens here? How much? Seems a little faster than in Halo 4. I think it is definitely faster than... In Halo 4, it's like really, really slow. Like painfully slow. Good. What is prettier, landscapes, Texas or Ohio? God, that's a hard one to answer. Texas has more variety in landscapes. Texas has got beaches, it's got forests, it's got deserts. Why did I read Ohio? You said Texas or Halo? Why did I read Ohio, dude? What's wrong with me? Also, why did I respond to that? Like, I was just, like, so ready to answer. Well, definitely Halo. Now, that, like, obviously Halo, that's way more beautiful. Halo's a sci-fi game. How do you compete with sci-fi versus fucking real world shit? Definitely Halo. For sure. Halo as a whole, or just like the ring? Yes. Halo's just Washington State on a ring. At least Halo 1 is. Think Helios would be better like Texas? Probably. Think Helios is a desert. If Halo 5 is to be believed. I'm fucking tired. Not good. Okay, I really want to make this look good. More textures. More good. More good, more texture. More we go. We texture good now. Alright, in order to make this look better, we're gonna have to start cooking here. Voice things foist. Grab that. Oh, I gotta decide. With this little divot, do I make it... It's a bit of trim. I think I might make it a little trim piece thing. I'm gonna use this. As cursed as it is to do this, I'm gonna use it. No, I'm not. I lied. That's fine. This top part here. Guess we can squeeze that down a bit. I do that, how are we? Shape what? Actually, not bad. Then, problem arises that we have this here. That's okay if I squeeze this down a little. Yeah, we're gonna leave it like that. Hopefully that's not too horribly ugly. A little horribly ugly is okay. But not too horribly ugly. That's decent. That's pretty cool texture right there, actually. I like that. I want to see if I can, like, do the same thing, but on the back. So scale X 0.125. No, scale X 0.25. Rotate 90 degrees. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this the hard way, aren't I? Okay, that's all good. That matches up. Now I just need to take these bits here. That one's good. That one's not good. That one's good. Match that up to there. That up to there. That up to there. And last but not least, that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. 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 Okay. Am I an idiot? I did it backwards? Are you serious? Dude, I did everything backwards. Why? I'm gonna do it again. Zach Moore, good to see you. Thank you for the $5. The $1. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. He said, Extinction! I love it. Thanks for remaking Huge Grass. It's so fun. Are you planning on making the Mythos from the original? I have been asked that actually a decent few times. I don't have plans to right now, but I might. I really, really like the Mythos, and I really do want to remake it at some point. I think it'd be really fun. So I'm open to it. But I haven't not made any concrete plans just because it's like a pretty big undertaking, all things considered. But we'll see. I'm never going to say never. Okay, that's good. And there's that. And there's that. Literally just going to do everything I did a second ago, but in reverse this time. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. There. There. And then that goes to you. Boom! There we go. Good on the front and the back. Now the sides and interior bits just need trim. And then, you know, it might look pretty good. Make it look better than that. Let's export this real quick. Switch to an axe. Redesign the Reach Mac. Definitely use the Mythos. Maybe. Very possible. They do have a lot of similarities. I think if I was going to do the Mythos, I would have to be taking a lot of inspiration from the Reach Mac cannon. Let's see how this looks. Do it look decent? Do it look good? Come on, come on. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. Maybe I'll do like a different, like a darker version for the outside, like same texture but darker shine and everything, darker color. Might make it look a little nicer, but overall, good. Now I need to do the sides. So this will be interesting to be sure, but probably easier. Why? Oh, it's because it's not on there. Unwrap. Better. Oh, nice. Let's attach it to the waist panel trim, which is I've memorized it at this point. It's that. Yeah, nice. But also not nice, because I don't want to use that trim. I want to use a completely different trim. We don't have really great options. Nope, that looks bad. I need something long for the trim, not something short. So this trim paneling just won't work. I'm gonna have to find the other trim that's used. I believe it is. It's used on Valhalla. I used it on the little Valhalla tower. Ugh. I've totally forgot the name of it, but I don't think it's on Waste. I think it's on Citadel. Citadel, blah, 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 blah. Selling, yeah, Sangheli has like an EI, I think. Here, stare at that for a second. I gotta open up some other projects and go find my Valhalla tower. Oh, I forgot about this. Wait, this is a total side note. Halo 2 Scarab should totally spawn on like a Scarab platform. I never finished working on this, but it should definitely have a spawn platform. It should not just like spawn randomly somewhere. It should definitely have like its own dedicated thing. Now, where the hell did I put this? Calcutta, Master Chief, Hunter, Brute, Teleporter Custom. You know what? I think it was under... I think I know where it is. There it is. Here. The perfect Valhalla Tower object that I finally ended up making. Waist panel trim. Except those panels, but that's not the one I want. I'm thinking of the trim that I used. It was on a Halo 2 structure, if I'm not mistaken. It was a really nice trim. It is the Halo 2 trim, that's right, but it was also used in Halo 3, and I used it on something. What did I use it on? Something Halo 2 that I ported to Halo 3 semi-recently with Forerunner designs. Not the gondola. It was not the gondola, but similar to the gondola. Did I port something from Halo 2 into a huge grass? Oh! Yes, it was the cave! I think it was the cave. It was part of the cave, was like a Halo 2 structure, and I used it there. This material, Citadel ring platform. That's been it. Okay. Yeah, this is it. Citadel ring platform. It has the HD version of all the trims. That's what I was looking for this whole time. This song. Oh. Let's see if this looks any good. Not too bad. But it would look better if I took the wide part here. Then I could take this bit, push it up a little to force that. No, could do that. And then the rest of this, this. Actually, this tippy part could probably go there. I don't know, that might be good. Let's try it out in game, see how it looks. Oh, that's an X. Oh, God. Close Blender, it ain't worth it. We're gonna be exporting for a year. So, Halo 3 without hidden geometry. We export. Let's see how it looks.
September.
Oh. Oh.
Almost.
Oh.
September 5th.
There we go. YouTube opened. I was gonna preload something for later. I watched that White Enderman video. Come on, come on. I don't think that's it. Regardless of the fact that it's too shiny, I think just the patterning is too complex. I was hoping for a simpler look. Maybe I just need to switch the trim types. Do maybe that thinner line type trim right there, or this one. Give those a try. Why does it look so horribly distorted? Okay, just needed a line through it. Okay, I suppose that's fine. Reporting line. Let's try that. I think this will look a lot better. If the UVs are not cursed, I think this will look a lot better. And I guess while I'm at it, I'll match those materials together. Waste panel trim. I need to match it together with multi Extinction 2 shaders and platform. Placing good. This one, the specular coefficient 1. These are different shaders. 2 lobe fall. 45. Color's already barely accurate. These are actually lighter though. And veto is the fourth. Everything else looks good. Save that. I don't love it, but it's better. The interior still don't have textures, but it is an improvement, to be sure. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Where's the bottom? A weird bump. Oh, because it's at the top. Literally, why? Okay. Well, I fixed the little bump. But yeah, that's actually pretty rad. Like I said, not perfect, but pretty darn good, all things considered. I'm gonna just texture the inside to be the same because I'm feeling a little bit lazy right now. And the top, you know what? I'm feeling a little crazy. Why is the top texture? There we go. I like that. Okay, looks pretty good. I think I can call it on the side bits there. Why not have the top part be the same as the sides? Top part be the same as the sides. Oh, I think I just did what you were intending, what you meant to say there. Right? Oh, you mean the top part. I could. We'll see what it looks like. I'm the only one confused by the texture sheet on the left. Not sure what it is confusing about it. You mark certain points of this and drag them on there, and then they match up to it. Dude, I kind of want to put this down and try baking the lighting just to see how the bridge looks. Yeah, maybe I will, but I don't know, it doesn't look half bad. I want to put the bridge down. I want to bake the lighting. And I want to see what happens. Do like a really, really simple baked lighting though. Save to a new blend file. I genuinely do like the bridge. From the top it looks decent too, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's do that. And then bake lighting, like low draft quality, like light baking. I can't speak. So it's really quick, and that hopefully won't take 1,000 years. Light baking is always, it takes longer when I'm streaming because my CPU is already being used pretty heavily by OBS. And debug lighting, I'm gonna be honest, it looks kind of shit because it's really dark. All the shadows get really, really dark. But I don't feel like waiting many minutes. See, bridges have a similar look with the waves. Yeah, I like the waves. I think they're pretty rad. Data, you know, let's import the map real quick. Then we can do light only on tool fast. Dark Steel, thanks for the $2 tip. Much appreciated. Thank you much. Thank you, thank you. Hot take, we need to be able to jump the gap in a Warthog from at least one side. One of the sides, because yeehaw. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think any Warthog could jump a gap this large, no matter the jump. This is a huge gap. Like, huge. When there was a way to get the tool to bake lighting with a GPU, God, I wish. You already know GPU would be able to light this way faster, but you probably have to refactor the entire code of all of the light baking whatnot and the do and what have yous. I wish, though. It's so unoptimized compared to like modern standards. The cool vibe here. Really ought to smooth out the terrain, but for testing purposes, I think this is decent. Excuse me. Okay, well, we're gonna have to have a heart-to-heart while this light bakes. Data levels multi, extinction 2, structure, okay. I don't know, oh, cancel, God damn it, cancel. It always crashes if I do 10 or more. So we're instead, or if I do 16, so we're instead gonna do 10. I don't know why it crashes at 16. But it does. It do, if you will. And we're not going to be able to play the map while a large portion of the light baking happens, so we're going to have to, like, hang out. Oh, ooh. Now I'm curious, what would it take to jump the gap, even in one of my speedy warthogs? Like if I put a speedy rocket hog down here. Oh, rip. We'll never find out. We'll never know. Am I gonna mess around with the locust soon? Maybe. Why is there an enemy blip on the motion tracker? Oh, that's the Scarab. The Scarab registers as an enemy at all times for reasons. Engine, team, faction reasons. Let's see, how long is this going to take? 1 star popped up. 2 star. Okay, it's not going to take that long. It's going to take like 5 minutes, I think, to bake the lighting out. That's not that bad. You can probably speed it up by closing Blender, too. Yeah, this will be pretty quick. Keep in mind, the shadows are going to be like extra dark when I bake this because I'm doing it on really low quality settings to speed it up. But even still, it should look pretty good, regardless of the shadows being like really dark. I don't think I have too closed off of areas besides maybe like the cave. Now, the Covenant side's going to be like pitch black nighttime, actually, because there's that giant ship covering everything. On higher bake settings, it should be pretty good. As long as it's not Halo 4 Bloom. No, God, no. I would never dream of it. Somebody over at 343 was like, you know what makes this look really next gen? Disgusting amounts of bloom. Next generation. No way. Amazing. Boop, 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 boop. Lens flares? Okay, lens flares are just cinematic, okay? Michael Bay wants to have a word with you. When will Godzilla be added to a map? Yeah, I don't know about that one. One day, perhaps. I probably could have baked on low. This is going really quickly. Oh, when the light baking doesn't take 1,000 years. You know, the light baking only ever takes like 1,000 years when I add like trees and stuff. When there's no trees or rocks all over the map, like hundreds of them, light baking actually goes pretty darn quickly. I think that if there was a bronze color in the palette, the Halo 4 style would look quite a bit better. Maybe. It's just too chrome. It's actually so chrome that even when they baked lighting on a lot of the Halo 4 stuff, the shadows like just didn't appear because the shaders were just reflecting literally everything. Have you ever gone through Halo 4 and just like tried to look through hallways and realized like, holy shit, I can't see any shadows at all in this Forerunner hallway. It looks like the lighting is unbaked. It's wild. Alright, the light is baked. It looks decent. Like I said, the shadows are really dark. Nice, though. Ooh, the shininess of these went way down, which is nice to see. Orange lighting is reflecting up onto it. That's pretty cool. I mean, I just kind of wonton placed this down. That's nice, though. Do a little warthog drive-through. On the giant bridge. Oh. This bridge is just so hilariously massive. Looks cool though. I like this design. I'm actually happy with this bridge design. It's so much bigger looking than Warthog. Yeah, this is also like a really hyper speed Warthog too. Jump the gap. I don't think I can. Trying a normal Warthog? Yeah, normal Warthog should put into perspective how big this is. Do we have the normal Warthog on the map anymore? No? Let me add it real quick. If you want to know just how unreasonably large this is, this will give you a good idea of it. The only thing I don't like about this bridge, I would say, is that the textures are so like large in scale that you kind of feel small. It feels like you're miniature. Here's a regular vanilla Halo 3 Warthog. This is taking a minute, huh? What a view, though. Look at that. That's pretty. Very pretty. Hey, what up, Davy Jones? Good to see you. Yeah, the lighting looks much better on when I'm not doing it on debug, because on low, we get that extra bounce, and the bottom of the Halcyon's not dark like this. It's actually light, and then the orange light from the ground texture like bounces up at it, which looks good. I'm just gonna make it huge grass too. Nope, it's gonna be better than huge grass. It has to be, legally speaking. Use my ass's reference because Extinction is dry. Bye, bidet. Halo 3 extra textures. You can import anything to Reach. Dude, you can import a picture of a pizza. Therefore, you can import the Halo 3 textures. But yeah, I like the design of this bridge. It feels Halo 3. Looks pretty cool. Obviously, it needs to be attached and implemented to the terrain a little better, but... And minus some touch-ups, it's pretty cool. Feels like a Halo 3 big Forerunner bridge. Whereas the texture looks completely flat at that scale, like it has no bump. Well, and honestly, the biggest issue is that the textures are just so like scaled up and zoomed in. I just needed to work on the textures a little, make them feel proper scale, like their bump maps and other maps need to be scaled appropriately. So I'll scale them down. I'll make some custom textures for it and scale down the detail maps and the bump detail maps so they feel a bit better. That bridge looks natural. Good, I'm glad. Like it's been there in a forever kind of way. I'm happy to hear that. I think this is the bridge that I will use, like for real. Obviously, I'm gonna like redo this terrain over here so that the opening is not all the way over there, but the opening should be like a little bit more there so it's a bit more straight and the bridge isn't like so lopsided and slanted. Though that said, I do kind of like the weird lopsided and slantedness of it. Yeah, I'll hopefully find some like more HD type textures, maybe some upscales that I can use on the bridge and work on the materials a little bit just so it's not quite so pixely and blurry, because it really is. It is. Yeah, I'm happy though. It did take this entire stream to make the bridge, but I think the bridge is good. It looks good. Like the bridge at an angle, not gonna lie. I know, it's kind of growing on me. I didn't like it. It was a temporary measure, but it is growing on me. It makes the map feel a bit more natural. The pillars look good. Yeah, it's straight up inspired by the Arc portal, obviously. I think they look cool. Good design. This way, I don't have time to admire the bridge since it's going to be the most contested area on the map. True. I still want to make it look good, but that's a fair point. This right here, this would make a killer thumbnail for when you're loading in the game. This view right here. The bridge, the frigate, and the desert. Asymmetric is good, so it's not a long-range kill quarter. I know, I'm really excited for that fact, to be honest. Alright, I'm gonna call it for the day. It's been a slow stream as far as like super chats and stuff, but it's been productive and I've been really enjoying myself. So, you know, I've had a good day so far on this stream. It's been fun. It has been fun. I'm gonna hop off though. Playtest on the basic map. Maybe soon, actually, but Huge Grass playtest is first on MCC. I will be live again tomorrow. I will hopefully get some work done off stream. Or even better, I'll get some work done on the video. I really appreciate you guys being here and chatting, and for those of you that have supported, as always, thank you very much. Makes this possible. I'm sorry, Davy Jones. I'm sorry, man. But I'll be live again tomorrow, same time as always, 6 p.m. Central. Have a wonderful rest of your night, you guys. Thanks for tuning in again. I will see you then for more Extinction. Bye-bye.